Now, Mark Jackson.
How's everybody? Great. Okay, wait a minute. I got to follow instructions. Dave said to do this first, okay? I want to congratulate the next winner of the $1,000 credit. It is Sandra Holden. Sandra Holden, let's give her a hand, everybody. Sandra Holden, she's an Emerald Leader out of Alberta, Canada. So congratulations, Sandra. I know that makes your day. All right, so, okay, now this is what I was going to do, Dave. I was going to run out and go, I love Valentas! Yes. Guys, if you love Valentas the way I do, say, oh yeah. Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. I'm really excited. You know, I'm like you guys. I love Dave Jordan to death. And I remember when I first started doing conference calls, almost after every call, Dave would call me. Great call, Mark. Great call, Mark. But the one in June was the one I'll never forget. I had just done a conference call on Saturday. I guess it was a training call. And I always put my cell phone on Do Not Disturb. And so Dave had called me right after I hung up from the conference call. I saw Dave Jordan. I missed call. I was like, oh, crap, I missed Dave's call. So I called him back fast as I could. I said, yeah, Dave. He says, Mark, Dave Jordan. I said, what's up, Dave? What's going on? Great call, man. Great call. Congratulations. I said, what is it? You just stamped your ticket to Sioux Falls. I said, Sioux who? You know, I never, no, but it felt so good. He's like, you just stamped your ticket to Sioux Falls. I was like, thanks, Dave. I really appreciate it. And so every time I get up here, Dave, I want you to know I don't take it lightly. And I always want to represent, and I just feel so, gratitude that he invited me to just share some things with the Valentas family, everybody live streaming and everybody here. So if y'all would, just give it up for Dave Jordan one more time, please. All right. So I know we're live streaming. We got several thousands of people, I should say, watching this. And just shouts out to everybody, my team, everybody in the Valentas family worldwide. I'm excited to start traveling countries and just meeting everybody. But I just want to talk to you guys. I like to talk to new people. You know, I know we can get starstruck and we see all these diamonds, doubles, blues, triples, crowns, all the way up. And we can get starstruck sometime. And I remember like yesterday when I first got started, and I was starstruck, and I was like, okay, that's great, but what do I need to do first? I mean, what is the first most important things in this industry? Because I want to do these things. I want to do big things for my family, right? I've got goals. I've got dreams. And I always say that there's two things that are the first two things that everyone needs to focus on, okay? One is the main thing, and that's mindset. And then the second one, of course, is prospecting, getting people to ask you for what you have. And I want to share with you guys what I like to call the everyday mindset, okay? I didn't say all day. I said every day. You know, how many times, I know we got some folks here in the audience, just raise your hand if you ever had somebody to say this to you. They may have said something like, well, I like your business, right? I like your business. I like to get started, but you know me, when I do something, I want to go all in, right? I want to give it 100% of my time. Anybody ever had that happen, right? I've had that happen, and I kind of laugh, I'm sure like you do, because what folks don't understand is that it's not that you give 100% of your time. It's that you give 100% during the time that you're building your business. Am I right? You want to give 100%, even if it's 1 hour a day, 30 minutes a day, but the key is that you want to do it every day. You want to be consistent, have discipline and consistency every single day. So I want to talk about the everyday mindset, okay? So when I'm about like Mr. Burling now. What do we point at? Hold on one second. It is the big green one, right? Okay, now I just got to get it. I'm pressing, Dave. There we go. So I want to share this. Now, I know you guys are going to look at this question, everybody live streaming. You're like, no, I'm not willing to die for my business, right? I'll die for my family, but I'm not dying for my business, right? But that's an acronym, guys, because I'm willing to die for my business. Once I find the spot, I'm willing to die for my business, okay? DIE, what does that stand for? That stands for do it every day. I need somebody that's a professional to tell me where I need to point because I want to keep flowing. Anybody? Okay, there we go. Do it every day. That's what DIE stands for. Are you willing to do it every day? Because, it's so easy to get sidetracked. Would you agree? It's easy to get sidetracked. Now, of course, now sports is not on TV, but I used to get sidetracked by NBA basketball and golf, right? I'm a big Tiger Woods fan. I'm a big golf fan, period. And I would get sidetracked. But set aside that time every single day. Well, Mark, you mean, do I need to do my business on my birthday? Yes. Mark, what about Christmas? Yes. Mark, what about yes? Every single day do something, okay? Now, this is kind of funny because my team has heard this before. I don't know if you guys have heard it, but I call it my 3 Ps. I graduated from nursing school. I'm a retired nurse now, but I don't know how I graduated from nursing school, to be honest with you, but I used to do acronyms on everything, right? Everything, anatomy, whatever I had to learn, I used to put some kind of sentence together with the first words. And I like to call it my 3 Ps. You more professional people, y'all call it daily method of operation, okay? But I call it my 3 Ps. And so every morning, not every night, but every morning when I wake up, this is what I do. Number 1, I pee, okay? Number 2, I pray. And number 3, I do personal growth, okay? I pee, I pray, no, not always in that order, by the way, okay? But I pee, I pray, I personal growth, all right? And my team has heard me say it so many times. All right, guys, you know what? You pee, you pay, you personal growth, okay? But my key is number 3, personal growth, okay? Now, I'm going to get into some 1, 2, 3 steps here in a second, but personal growth is the key. Now, a lot of folks, they don't really understand what personal growth is, okay? So I'm going to need some audience participation a little bit here because I'm going to share with you that I do personal growth every day, and I'm sure most of you do. Even this morning when I woke up, do you know who I listened to? Art Williams, Just Do It. That was my personal growth for today, okay? Anybody got and I'm doing this to share to the new folks that are watching the live stream because they may not know who you listen to. They want to be triple diamonds. Who do the triple diamonds listen to? Somebody shout out who your favorite personal growth mentor is. Jim Rohn. Okay, folks, Jim Rohn. Look it up. Jim Rohn, one of the masters. He's passed away now, but one of the masters in network marketing. I think that's John Harimza, wherever he is. That's John Harimza's favorite. Anybody else? Bobby Knight. Okay, the former college football player. Great motivator. Did I hear somebody else? Bob Proctor. Great. He was in The Secret, right? So, guys, jot these names down. Anybody else? Who? You say Paul Nightingale? Okay, Nightingale, yeah. Okay, great. Who else? Les Brown. I was waiting for that one. Les Brown. Anybody else? Name me some women. There's some folks out there watching. They want to know, what woman can I listen to? Lisa Nichols, maybe? Barbara Corcoran. Okay, Lisa Nichols. Anybody else? Okay, well, those are just some suggestions, guys. So I hope you wrote those down. But every single day, do personal growth, okay? So those are my 3 Ps. Here's something else that I do. I meditate, I dream, and I visualize. Very important. It's good to have your goals, your whys, you write things down, but I really believe that you've got to internalize them. So let's just talk about that. Meditate. What do we do when we meditate? This morning when I woke up, this is what I do. I become grateful and thankful. And I was still in bed, in my room there, right? I was just laying there, and I was just thinking about all the things that I'm grateful for. Anybody ever do that? Just think about all the things that you're grateful for. And it could be little things. I started off by being grateful that I made it to Sioux Falls, okay, right? Second, I was grateful that I woke up this morning, right? I was grateful that I was getting an opportunity to listen to the best of the best in the industry in here, to sharpen my game. I love what, I think it was Mr. Burling there. He said something, I wrote it down, about this company, Premier, we have a premier company. I said, I'm stealing that, right? Yeah, premier company, but we learn from each other. But meditate, be grateful, and then be thankful, right? I'm so thankful to Dave and Joyce Jordan. We always say in the industry that this is the company I've been practicing for. This is the company I said that like 15 times, y'all, okay? But guess what, Dave? This was the company I was practicing for, okay? So I'm thankful for that. Then dream. What does dream talk about? All right, bank account. And I'm talking mostly to the new folks that are out there on live stream that really want to get to where you guys are, right? Is what kind of numbers do you want in your bank account by Christmas, by the end of this year, within the next 90 days, right? Dream, put that number down on paper. What about car? What kind of automobile would you like to drive? Most people really aren't driving the automobile that they like to drive, right? What kind of car would you like to drive? What is your dream car? I'll tell you my dream car, right? Some of you probably saw me posted on Facebook, September the 9th, 2020. Okay, September the 9th, 2021, I've already visualized, and I'm gonna get to visualize in a second, that brand new white Bentley. 2020 Bentley. That's the dream car that I want. Not just for my team, but to show the team is possible. Does that make sense? All right? What about a house? What kind of house would you like to live in or upgrade to? This is why I love Jen Melendez and her husband, because I watch them. I'm a stalker, yeah, okay? I watch them on their Facebook page, and it really just expands my mind to see how she did what she did with Valentis money. Not DON money, director of nursing money, or assistant director. She did it with Valentis money. And so that opens up my mind. That's like personal growth to me, right? And I'm coming to visit y'all, by the way, okay? So, all right, but beautiful house, right? So just think about that. Then what about travel? You know, I've talked to people, 4 minutes, 43 seconds. Okay, I talk to people about travel, you know, and they say, I want to travel the world. They don't even have a passport yet, right? I mean, come on, you got to be real with this. Okay, I'm going to speed this up. Okay, visualize. I was with another company a while back, and they used to give out black BMWs, right, for your certain achievement. And I visualized, and my son Travis, when he was about 11 years old, I'd be sitting in the big chair, what do you call it, the layback chair in the living room, and I'm holding an imaginary steering wheel. And I'm closing my eyes, I'm inhaling, right? Dad, what are you doing? I'm smelling the leather, Travis. I'm smelling the leather of that black BMW that your daddy's gonna qualify for. And guys, I did it. I qualified for that. So you definitely want to visualize, right? You want to mentally make it real and the law of attraction, okay? So now it's time to get to work, okay? You did all your play. Now it's time to get to work. So you've heard me talk about the six-pack of the success. This takes the guesswork out, guys. This takes the guesswork out of what we need to do every day. I've got it broken down into 6 things. Number 1, before you lay your head down at night, you want to ask yourself, did I pre-enroll somebody? Did I pre-enroll someone into the system? Or number 2, did I give out samples, the 6-day experience, right? Or whatever you use, the trim 6-day experience or the breaks or whatever, right? But don't lay your head down at night till you can answer yes to at least 2 of these 6. The third one, did I do a 3-way call? Did I do a connect? It doesn't have to be an actual 3-way. You know, sometimes we connect on Messenger, text messages. There's so many ways, right? I remember just a couple weeks ago, we did a 4-way call on WhatsApp. We had all 4 parties on WhatsApp. So, I mean, be creative, but you got to connect folks. Then what about customer? Did I get a customer today? Did I get an independent representative today? Okay? And then number 5, did I present? Did I present the opportunity? And that doesn't necessarily mean you present, because not everybody presents, right, John? Not everybody presents, but we've got other people that present. Dr. Chi, John, myself, just so many people present the opportunity by Zoom and so forth. Or you can send them a 30-minute webinar recording. If you do that and you confirm that they watched the entire video, you can count that as a presentation. And then number 6, and I got asterisks by this one, folks, and that is personal growth. We're right back at personal growth. Now, this is what I want to share with you. Do not lay your head down at night. Those of you that want to get to diamond, double, triple, and above, and you want to know, Mark, what is it that we need to do every day? This is it right here. Don't lay your head down at night unless you've done at least 2, but I'm going to challenge you to do 3, 4, or 5 of them. But if you do at least 2, and one of them has to be what? Personal growth. Every single day. Not every other day, not once a week, every single day. And I do a quiz, guys, when I do my team trainings on Zoom with my team. I put people on the spot. You know, they try to hide, but I find them, right? And I just holler it out. I say, Andrew Burley, what was your personal growth today? Right? And I tell them, don't be embarrassed if it's none. It's a growing moment, right? It's a teachable moment, right? Or I go, Bill Ball, what was your personal growth yesterday? And if they can't tell me, I listened to Lisa Nichols, I listened to so-and-so, I listened to so-and-so. Well, what about, they said, well, Mark, I didn't listen to anybody. Well, what about the day before? Well, I don't think I did any that day. What about the day before? See? So everything that we do, guys, is a teachable moment. There's 2 ways we learn. There's only 2 ways we learn. One is through experience, and the other is through mentorship. One is through experience, and the other is through mentorship. Experience takes years. Mentorship takes humility. Okay? So guys, that's the six-pack to success that I wanted to share with you. And then once you get those down and you commit every single day that you're going to do that, understand one thing. Don't look left, don't look right. Put your blinders on because your journey is your journey. Respect it, embrace it, finish it. Thanks, everybody.